weather and traffic together. Sadly, that's been the theme for us this year so far, is a lot of water damage for a lot of businesses and homeowners. Thankfully, though, no rain on the way today.
Yeah, no, today looks like a dry day. Boy, some of those showers and thunderstorms, they'll welcome over the weekend after a pretty dry stretch the first part of July. Let's go ahead and take a look at the details. I do think you'll have several more chances this week for some showers and thunderstorms. And just like what we saw over the weekend, the biggest concern with any storms that form will be a lot of rain in a little amount of time. Right now, though, it's nice and quiet. Live Pinpoint Doppler 12 radar. Weather headlines, it is going to be hot and muggy again this week, and we do again see several chances for thunderstorms, possibly another heat wave, maybe by the end of the week. I'll show you that in the 7-day Futurecast. Narragansett Town Beach this morning. Well, it was quiet at dawn, but already some surfers out this morning taking advantage of some bigger waves that have come in from an offshore storm that's been hanging around since the weekend. That's already moved on, and so the waves won't be quite as high or the surf quite as rough as what it was yesterday at our local beaches, but there's still an increased risk for rip currents. I'll show you that. Taunton right now still down below a mile for visibility. We're at 3 miles in Westerly, even in and out of a little bit of fog there. Newport's 5 miles, Providence 7 miles. Temperatures, a lot of spots in the 70s. We're at 68 in Smithfield, about 64 in Taunton, and 71 in New Bedford. Satellite and radar, this is that system from over the weekend. It's moving on. We're in between systems today. You can see more clouds off to the west, some showers just trying to push across the Great Lakes. That's another cold front that'll be heading our way late tomorrow. Today, though, we're under the influence of high pressure, and that's going to keep us storm-free. For this morning, a patchy fog giving way to that sunshine. A warm start with temperatures climbing up through the 70s again to around 80 by late morning, and then just warm and breezy. Now the humidity, not quite as oppressive as yesterday, but still very humid. About 86 to 90 for a high. So what are we talking about for dew point temperatures? Well, yesterday the dew point was in the lower 70s, so back still into the oppressive category. Well, we're now going to see dew point temperatures right around the mid-60s this afternoon. So again, a slight improvement, but nothing dramatic, and that'll be the story all week. Temperatures warmer than normal, humidity higher than normal. So we are definitely in the dog days this week again. Probably not quite as hot as what we had last week when we had that triple-digit high. 88 in Rumford for today, 88 downtown, 89 in Central Falls. So getting up close to 90 in some spots. Cranston, I've got you just below 90 degrees. Warwick at about 88, TF Green in the upper 80s, and Barrington also at about 88. Mid-80s, Newport, Block Island 83, about 84 in Charlestown. Upper 80s for Lincoln, Oaklawn. Winds pick up a bit in the afternoon, 5 to 15 miles an hour. So a little breezy, very warm and worn, about 86. And 85 in New Bedford. So if you are planning on heading to the south coast, there is still a moderate to high risk of rip currents depending on which beach you're headed to. So use extra caution if you go in the water. Still 4 to 6 foot waves. Mostly sunny skies, air temperature about 83 degrees. Water temps in the low 70s. On the bay, winds out of the south. Waves in the bay are choppy too. This is in the bay, 2 to 3 feet. You approach the bay entrance and the waves could be as high as 3 to 5 feet. Visibility about 6 to 10 miles in that hazy sunshine. Muggy, warm tonight, patchy fog possible. Low temperatures down to around 70 by dawn tomorrow morning. And then as we get into your Tuesday, warm and humid. Most of the day looks dry. There may be a shower or a thunderstorm around here by the evening, but a better chance Tuesday night and into Wednesday. That's another cold front coming through. It looks like Wednesday may end up as the coolest day of the work week at 84. That's still warmer than average. And then late in the week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I have us in the 90s again with a high temperature Friday of 92, a late day thunderstorm. Most of the weekend right now is looking storm-free.